And this will be Friend to Lacates. And Lacates gets one over for the Bulldogs right in the face of Riley Cook.
Yeah, that ball was smashed there, Mike.
Good job, Gabby. Be active.
And now Nikki Friend rotates up to the server's line. Cooks with a nice save. Oh, Cuesta couldn't handle that one. Allie Reed got a piece of that one as it came over the net, but just enough on it to get the Bulldogs the point. 17-8. Hancock trails this one.
Yeah, that ball was just out of the reach of a great diving attempt there by number 1, Faith Sierra of the Cuesta Cougars.
Good job, Gabby. Stay there, stay there, stay there.
Allie Reed gets it over, and the point for the Cougars. Allie Reed's going to check out. Kesley Stefanelli checks in. And coming in for Faith Sierra is Blake O'Brien, number 10. And Libero couldn't handle that for the Bulldogs. And another point for the Cougars. Moving right along here in set number 1. Kesley Stefanelli on the serve. That one came over like a rocket. And Lacates just couldn't get it over. Nikki Friend had a nice set, but the timing just off on that one. 20th point for Cuesta, 20-8. Cougars on top, and this is the first set of the night. Not going to happen, as Nikki Friend made a valiant attempt there to get that one, but just couldn't get it into the stands.
Looks like Kesley Stefanelli here is on a roll. That's 4 points in a row for the Cougars.
And Cuesta handles that one nice. Riley Cooks keeps that one in play. Back over to Hancock. Oh, and a nice attempt by Whitney Meyer. And the back judge calls it good, 21-8. Much to the disbelief of the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Kesley Stefanelli continues on serve. And a nice service ace right there by Kesley Stefanelli. Coming in with 11 tonight. And that one is out. And Julio Molina from Hancock says thank you. On serve for the Bulldogs, Vanessa Salazar. Cougars handle it. And a nice point by the Cougars, Cami Mauricio coming up on that one. Back to serve Whitney Meyer.
Whitney Meyer, number 4 on the Cougars, a 5'8" freshman from King City, California.
This will be game point here for the Cougars. If Meyer can make it happen, Bulldogs get it over. And that's going to be point Cuesta. And the first set goes to Cuesta, 25-9. Very nice first match. Cuesta handling Hancock. Hancock did score the first point, but Cuesta on a roll, like you mentioned. Many of the servers getting 3, 4, and 5 points at a shot, and Cuesta getting some good digs out of that one. Blake O'Brien chiming in on some good digs. Just the one roof by the Bulldogs turned away a nice attempt at a kill by the Cougars, and the team switched sides. And we'll get ready for set number 2.
You know who we didn't hear a lot from that game, Mike, was Whitney Meyer, who's currently second on the team in kills.
Yeah, indeed. She served quite a bit, but she didn't get to that front line so much to get in a position to make a kill. But you're right. She is right there, 129, and that's incredible. Between her and Riley Cooks, they've got quite a few. 169 coming into tonight's game for Riley Cooks. And Cammie Mauricio and Paige Waymeyer getting a shot at that too. They're approaching the 100 kill mark. Waymeyer with 87, Mauricio with 84. But you gotta like the Allie Reed. She's a former All-Western State Conference swimmer, and now trying her hand there. Probably not trying her hand, but she's a really good volleyball player. But at least 2 sports for Allie Reed, and right here on the court doing a nice job for the Cougars. And they took the first set 25-9.
I'm really excited here to see in the second game, Mike, how Hancock can bounce back.
Well, this is where your coaching comes in. They've got a shot. They've looked at what Cuesta has to offer, and now let's see if they can make an adjustment. It's literally an adjustment on the fly. This isn't like a halftime at a football game. They've got about 3.5 minutes or so to make it happen, to make the adjustments, and before they get out on the court. And the teams are out on the floor now, and they're ready to go. Cougars right in the mix in the Western State Conference, 2-2 in conference play. They get this one against Hancock. They've got 3 more to make their case for the postseason. We mentioned in our pregame Ventura, Pierce, and Moore Park on the horizon for the Cougars. They will have a bit of a wait, though, for their next match, November 1st from tonight. So a bit of time in between matches. But you know Rocky Nystrom's going to keep her team in good shape and no letdowns, no long
Halloween nights.
breaks, no Halloween nights. All right, here we go with the second set. Nikki Friend begins for the Bulldogs. And a nice back set and a nice kill by Faith Sierra. That was Cammie Mauricio. But a nice back set by Blake O'Brien. And that's a point for the Bulldogs. They are 2-14 coming into tonight's match. And now we have a substitution by the Cougars. Coming on to the floor is Zoe Bond from Templeton, and she checks in for Whitney Meyer. There's an attempt by Kylie DeCoster right into the net, so a point for the Bulldogs. Two to 1 our score. In the second set, make that 2-2. And that's your service ace right there. Nice job. And that is Vanessa Salazar on serve. 2-2 our score in match number 2. And that's a point for the Bulldogs. Front line for the Cougars, Kylie DeCoster and Blake O'Brien. Now we got the scoreboard correct, 4-1. Hancock on top of this one, the second set of the night. Make that 5-1 as this ball is just outside the line for Cuesta. And the Bulldogs handled a little dink over the net. And that one is just long. So now it's Hancock.
They're really bouncing back here, Mike.
6-1. Hancock has found something in that brief intermission to get them a 6-1 lead. But here's a quick one over by Blake O'Brien. And that caught the Bulldogs sleeping, 6-2. Cuesta.
I think she got me
back on
sleeping there
serve.
too, Mike. That was a good bit of trickery.
Cami Mauricio on serve. 22 service aces coming into tonight. Handled by the Bulldogs. Nice set by Friend. And a little dink over. It looks like Cuesta may have been into the net on that one, so a point for the Bulldogs. 7-2. Hancock up in set number 2. The libero getting set to serve. Amber Mendoza. And Riley Cooks coming up.
That is impressive.
Making a statement right there. Cuesta back on serve.
We may need to check those shoes for springs later tonight.
And here comes the substitution for the Cougars. Allie Reed back in for Kesley Stefanelli. A lot of confusion there by the Bulldogs. Blake O'Brien's serve had 3 players kind of wondering who's going to get it. And it's 4-7. Cuesta trailing this one in set number 2. O'Brien still on serve for the Cougars. Friend with a nice set and over. Handled nicely by Mauricio. And the libero takes a shot at it. Mauricio handles that one. Yeah, Mauricio comes right back with the kill. Cami Mauricio, 2 touches on that one. And the Cougars looking to square this match. It's it's 5-7. Now the Cougars look to square this match at 7. And we have a timeout. This is called by Julio Molina and Hancock.
Good response there by the Cougars, Mike, after the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the
jumped out to a
Cougars,
good lead.
Bulldogs jumped out. Was it 5-1, 6-1, and Cuesta has since come back. I think maybe the momentum change there was the big hit by Riley Cooks.
Yeah.
She just delivered a blow that Hancock could not handle.
Yeah. That ball was hit hard.
And of course, the Cougars are bolstered by Whitney Meyer too. She's already graduated from UCLA, but she's only played volleyball at the club level, so she still has eligibility.
Wow.
So she is on the floor. She's a Cuesta assistant coach and just playing at the club level in 2011, 2012. She comes with quite a bit of experience, and just the fact that she's a UCLA grad really doesn't make so much in the volleyball sense of play, but she has been around the game quite a bit, and she is doing quite a job here at Cuesta.
And Shirley making her presence felt early here. I see she's 3rd on the team here in assists, 60 assists.
Yep. On serve for the Cougars, Blake O'Brien. Cuesta looking to gain the advantage in this match. And Riley Cooks right there off a wonderful set by Blake O'Brien. A nice assist. Blake O'Brien, team leader in assists.
Looks like we had the leader
216.
in assists with the pass to the leader in kills there.
And she remains on serve. That's the combo right there. Your assist leader to the kill leader. And there's a serve that's got a lot on it. And that's an ace for O'Brien. O'Brien just came in with 5 service aces tonight, coming into tonight's match, and she collects one right there. Oh! And she gets another one.
Back to back, nice.
Now she's got to chase after the ball. Okay, O'Brien's ready to go. 10-7. Cuesta has gained the advantage in this second set. And a quick one over the net. Cougars handle it. Friend with a nice back set. A great block by the Cougars. But the kill by the Bulldogs.